Hello, I'm Jen Tardy, your career success coach, and I believe that networking can be a very powerful tool, especially if you're very intentional with it. This video was on my mind today because I think about the network gap, which was coined by LinkedIn. They say that the network gap is the advantage that some individuals have over others as a result of who they know. And where you grew up, where you go to school, and where you work can give you up to a 12x advantage in gaining access to opportunity. And if many job opportunities are not posted on job boards and you can only get access to them through networking, then we've got to start talking more about networking, right? So in this video, I'm going to share with you 2 tips that I only share with my clients on ways to maximize your networking experience. Now, be sure to stay through until the very end because you'll find out exactly how you can get one of our newest free guides to help you on your job search. Okay, let's get started. Do you know why you are networking? No, I'm being serious. Do you know your actual goal for networking? Now, people have varying reasons for why they choose to network, but you are likely networking because you're on your job search, or at least you're considering it, especially if you're watching this video. So in this season, your why for networking is because you want to network your way to your next career opportunity, and that should be your goal. Which brings me to the first tip, which is to know your ask, give. And now that you understand your goal, you remember that in this season, you want to network your way to your next career opportunity. Now I want you to begin thinking about the person you are about to network with and ask yourself, what is my ask give? Now your ask is, what action do I need this person to take that's going to help me to reach my goal? So as much as possible, I want you to know what your ask is before you enter dialogue with a specific person. Maybe your ask is that no matter what, before this conversation ends, I'm going to ask this person if they would be willing to introduce me to Jane Doe, who happens to be in their network and who happens to have the actual open position. Or maybe the ask is that no matter what, before this conversation ends, I'm going to ask this person if they can give me some insight on how to position myself as a top candidate while interviewing for this position, because maybe they happen to already work for your dream company. Either way, no matter what you talk about during your networking, small talk, or before the conversation ends, I want you to know what your ask will be. Now, your give is a different story. Your give is, what are you willing to give to make this networking connection mutually beneficial? A win-win, so to speak, right? So one of the questions that I always ask when I'm networking with others is this: how can I be most supportive to the work that you're doing? And believe it or not, I often ask that question first, whether or not I even have an ask. Let's move on to tip number 2. Before the conversation ends, always ask this. Based on what we've discussed and what you now know about me, is there anyone in your network that you believe would be beneficial for me to know too? Because I believe that great people always know other great people. Now, this is so important because this is how you expand your intentional network. And then you rinse and repeat. So drop me a comment and let me know what's one tip that you think has worked really well for you in your own networking. And oh, by the way, keep a list of all the fascinating people that you meet while you're networking. Make it a priority to reach out to them and check in. Maybe it's quarterly, maybe it's, annually. So if you like this video, you will love another podcast video that I did with a guest by the name of Justin Jones Fasu called How to Enter an Exclusive Good Old Boys Network. Go check it out. I'll put the link in the description below just so you can find it easily. And if you haven't already, be sure to download our newest free guide that we've added to our overall collection. It's called The Miseducation of the Underrepresented Job Seeker. And this is where I share tips and insights to transform common misinformed beliefs about getting interviewed, hired, and even getting promoted. You'll also find the link below in the description section. So I'm Jen Tardy. I am your career success coach. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.